Hey, have you ever felt when you are trying to learn something new that it just won't sink in? You keep trying and trying, but you just can't be present? The solution is self-regulation. In this video, you will learn what self-regulation is, why it's so important, and 3 strategies you can use to perform at your best. Well, what is self-regulation? First, what it isn't. It isn't self-control. You don't need to self-control for cravings if you don't get cravings in the first place. Cravings are reduced when your body and mind is properly regulated, and that's where self-regulation comes in. I define self-regulation as the ability for you to identify and re-enter into the zone. Well, what is the zone? If I were to draw a graph with tension on the x-axis and energy on the y-axis, there would be 4 quadrants. Low energy, low tension. High energy, low tension. High energy, high tension. Low energy, high tension. Which quadrant do you want to be in? Well, it depends. I wanted to highlight 2 key spots in the optimal zone. The first is the flow state, the mental state where you are fully immersed in a feeling of energized focus, full involvement, and enjoyment in the process of the activity. We are facing eustress, the good stress, and we are challenged and capable of success. But that requires a lot of energy, and we can't always be in flow state. That's where the second spot, the ebb state, comes in, low energy, low tension. This is a great place to be to decompress, relax, and sleep. When we wake up and start our day, it's ideal to move to the third state, the alert state. We are energized, yet relaxed and ready to tackle challenges of today and beyond. We shouldn't remain in this state or we may face boredom. But it's a great intermediate to get back to flow state. Now let's talk about the danger zone. The danger zone is when there is a lot of pressure to accomplish a task and we don't feel like we have the energy, resources, knowledge, or what it takes to accomplish it. When we are in the danger zone, it is extremely difficult to get back to the flow state, and we feel anxious and can get panic attacks and even have trouble breathing. Self-regulation allows you to identify where you are in the matrix and provide some techniques to enter into the quadrant which is optimal for you at the moment. Here is my colleague Andrada to tell you about 3 ways in which you can bring back what your body and mind needs to enter the zone.
Thanks, Dr. Banjo. Hi, everybody. The first self-regulation technique is breathing. Your body and brain both require carbon dioxide and oxygen to function. In this technique, we will continuously breathe, and if it's within our practice, we'll inhale deeply through our nose and exhale through our mouth. If you can't concentrate or are feeling stressed, a technique called a physiological sigh will allow us to focus on exhaling and lower our heart rate while relaxing our body. We will do 1 deep inhale until our lungs feel full, and then do another sharp inhale to fully inflate our lungs, followed by a long exhale. Here's an example. Follow along with me. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. You should immediately feel calm. Repeat this for up to 5 minutes when you feel very stressed. This technique not only helps in the moment, but it has long-term effects of reduced stress when compared to just exercise and meditation alone. The second self-regulation technique is hydration. Your body needs water to function. Even a 1 to 2% of loss in water causes huge performance losses, both physically and mentally. Strive to drink 1 cup of water every hour for the first 10 hours of being awake, and reduce that to maybe half a cup of water every hour after that. If you are exercising or are exposed to warm weather, you need to drink even more. It's one of the proven ways to be at peak performance and remain within the flow zone. If there's also the added benefit of taking breaks, stretching your legs, and going to the washroom. As a mini recap, Technique 1 taught us how to downregulate and go from the danger zone to the ebb state. And Technique 2 taught us how to ensure we can prepare our body for peak performance in the flow state. The third technique is a holistic technique, which will help us be in the zone, meaning go to sleep, wake up refreshed, and be able to perform at our peak every day when needed. The answer is nutrition and light to match our sleeping and waking schedule, also called circadian rhythm. Upon waking up, you require morning sunlight, exercise, and food for your body to signal to your brain that you are awake. You should strive to eat a balanced diet every 5 hours to signal to your brain that you're still awake. And you should avoid eating, exercise, exposure to blue light, or any form of excitement or energy before going to bed. You also should ensure that your workspaces are properly lit, as daytime and early evening exposure to bright light can mitigate some of the sleep disruptive consequences of light exposure in the later evening, such as using, your computers, phones, TV, or tablets. In conclusion, self-regulation enables you to identify what is preventing you from performing at your very best and provides techniques to address some of those root causes directly. I only outlined 3 self-regulation techniques that you can use to get better control into whichever quadrant you need to be in. Check out some more details in the video description on self-regulation techniques and some references by scientists to back what I outlined in this video. It's now your turn to identify what might be affecting your ability to be at your very best and build a toolbox of self-regulation techniques that you can bring back into the zone. Please comment down below on some self-regulation techniques you are using, and if you reach this far, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Till next time.